I'm back. I'm back. Trust me, I'm back. Won last 4 of his 5 fights, 52.7% takedown accuracy. Third highest and tough 19 light heavyweight winner is Corey Anderson. I'm back. Trust me, I'm back. Corey Anderson, Jimi Manuwa. Main event coming up. As we speak, Corey Anderson enters the octagon, who's going to be the taller and rangier fighter. Hopefully all my listeners reconnect. Please. I got the fart in the heart. Like Anderson says. It's normal. It's normal. Trust me, it's normal. I'm back. So, trust me. So, main event time. Jimi Manuwa about to enter the octagon for the featured bout. Spider versus Gastelum. That is going to be a pretty close fight to pick, actually. If Spider counter strikes correctly, he can defeat Gastelum, but Gastelum's look really good in the middleweight division, so you never know. But as Silva says, whatever happens, you gotta have the fart in the heart. Basically, he wanted to say fight in the heart, but he meant that, and it came out wrongly in his last interviews. But man, gotta love Anderson, the GOAT, as they call him, as Jimi Manuwa enters the octagon. He's an imposing figure, man. The second most dangerous puncher in the entire light heavyweight division. The poster boy, Jimi Manuwa, about to enter the octagon. And Vitor says he wants to fight, who's that guy? CM Punk? What the fuck was that, man? Vitor? Seriously? Vitor says, well, everybody Jacques Vitor, bro. Everybody Jacques Vitor. Vitor has he's his power. Everybody Jacques Vitor. But hey, it is what it is. As we gear up for the main event, it's taking a long ass time for these guys to walk out. The poster boy, Jimi Manuwa, getting a huge ovation from the crowd. As all the listeners reconnect back, thank you very much once again for reconnecting and listening to MMA Live, your channel where we break down fights every fucking week. And in case you're wondering, who the fuck is that guy? My name is Harry, and we do this for the love of mixed martial arts without drinking alcohol and without any friends around at 4 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday in my country. So please, I get a sub for that. Almost approaching 400. Jimi poster boy Manuwa looks built like a truck. Looks really ripped. He's got some good hands, especially the left. The counter left hook is his weapon. The way he knocked out OSP still sends chills to my spine. How built is this guy? Pretty built, for sure. Can he get one more finish to an already finished packed event in London? Let us see. 10 first round finishes, 15 of 16 victories. He has got finishes and 14 by knockout. Last fight, he KO'd OSP. After 6 to 7 months, is he fighting again in his hometown of London, which he calls the Lion's Den. The poster boy, Jimi Manuwa, getting a huge ovation from his hometown people in London, England. UFC Fight Night London, Manuwa versus Anderson. This is the main event of the evening. Thank you to all the listeners who are joining in. Dazed Dar Foggy are also joining into the stream. Dazed has been a regular listener from the time he has subscribed. Looks like we added some more today. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Oh my goodness, you will not expect this, but Jimi Manuwa is 37 and Corey Anderson is only 27. 6 feet 1 for Manuwa, 6 feet 3 for Corey Anderson. Manuwa will have a slight reach advantage. Bruce Buffer pumped as usual. Manuwa has to keep the fight standing up. Corey Anderson has to keep the fight to the ground. Like Gunnar Nelson, the referee's gonna be Leon Roberts, experienced referee. Man, Manuwa is so much more bigger looking than Corey Anderson. Corey Anderson just looks like the average guy who works out a little bit. Like very normal body. But Manuwa's hands are like so big. It's like Brock Lesnar, but 2 inches lesser. Probably 3 inches lesser than Brock Lesnar. Poster boy looks dehydrated as fuck for sure. East London is ready for the main event. Manuwa has to be careful. He cannot underestimate Corey Anderson. Manuwa is ranked number 4. The only guys above him are as follows. Number 1, Alexander Gustafsson. Number 2, Daniel Cormier. Number 3, Rumble Johnson. And number 4, the weirdest of all time, Johnny Bones Jones, who is in a hiatus because of the screwed up UFC policy on dick pills, which led to him getting pulled from UFC 200. Corey Anderson, 10 wins and 2 losses. The American is in hostile territory, as they say. The poster boy has got good Muay Thai, good kickboxing, great hands, especially the left, good counter striker, 16 wins and only 2 losses, 6 feet 1, slight favorite on the Las Vegas odds, minus 150. He is fighting in his hometown of London, England, is Jimi Manuwa. Let us see how this one goes, whether this will be a finish for Manuwa or whether this will be a decision for Corey Anderson. I am going to be going with the hometown guy, Jimi Manuwa. But can Corey bring an upset? Possible. Let me know in the comment section what you guys feel for the main event of the evening. They do touch gloves, but not with good intent for sure. These men are big, these men are strong, and they are about to throw down. Jimi Manuwa versus Corey Anderson. Leon Roberts says, let's get it on, come on. Taking the center is the poster boy. They touch gloves. Anderson on the outside. Superior wrestling for Corey Anderson for sure. Manuwa is a counter striker of elite power, so Corey Anderson has to be careful. Good inside leg kick landing for Corey. Manuwa is just stalking him. A lot of feints thrown in by Corey Anderson. Jimi Manuwa should also be careful with his head movement against anybody in the 205 division, because they can knock you out in an instant. Wants to go for a takedown but abandons it midway, does Corey Anderson. Manuwa is stalking Anderson again towards the cage. Left hook partially connects for Corey Anderson. Man, Jimi Manuwa is so technical in his punching. Good punch to the body for Corey. Corey wants to go for that double so bad that he's shooting from Antarctica towards Australia. Good kick to the body by Jimi, who is an exceptional kickboxer. Good left hook connects for Anderson. Always threatening the takedown is Corey Anderson. Thank you once again to all the listeners listening in. Jim Manuwa is not throwing as much as I expected him to, whereas Corey is getting a lot of feints and jabs going. A good kick, good defense by Corey. Reciprocated by Manuwa, who wants to throw the jab and get in range for that haymaker. Body punching of Manuwa is exceptional. Manuwa is pulling them punches a little bit, I feel. Wants to go for that sprawl, but doesn't connect. Corey Anderson wants to grapple him. Jimi Manuwa has to pull the trigger, guys. I feel he is not yet pulling the trigger. He is looking a little stiff today. A good left hook lands for Corey. Got the attention of Manuwa. Manuwa is not punching at all. Oh, good left connects for Manuwa. Stopped Corey in his tracks. Good left hook by Manuwa, who goes for a walk-off KO. Walk-off, baby. Walk-off. He did not even put that punch in properly. Not even put that punch in properly, guys. I'm telling you, this guy is devastating. As expected, first round KO for Jimi, poster boy, Manuwa. Man, that left hook landed and Corey Anderson went to sleep. He went night-night. That's how they say in the hood. He just went night-night. He did not even throw it fully, man. The way he threw it with OSP. OSP was a proper connection. But man was like, while Corey Anderson came in, he just put a strong jab and Corey was in trouble. Whoa, that KO. The way Dan Hardy got up from his feet, that was self-explanatory, guys. That was a Hail Mary if there ever was one. Whew, smoked him. He just smoked him. Brutal, brutal. The look on Dan Hardy's face when he got up from his seat. Woo! Jimi Manuwa the way Corey Anderson went stiff. Good takedown defense. Cracked him with a strong jab while Corey was coming in for a takedown. That dazed him. Corey was moving away and he baited him. And then boom! That left hook connect. One shot, one kill. Man, that guy got some punching power. He's calling out David Hay, who is a boxer, incidentally. What a night of fights, guys. What a night of fights. Let me give you a quick update on what happened from the beginning of the evening. Let me mute this shit. Whew, Lina Landsberg versus Lucy Pudilova. Controversial. Alexander Gustafsson and Jimi Manuwa. Woo! Same team. They're not gonna fight each other. The way he walked off, so confident in his punching power, his poster boy. He trains with Alexander Gustafsson, who's also a top light heavyweight. Thanks for the show. I'm gonna look for the highlights. Catch you next time. Thank you very much, Dar. Foggy. Lost you, bro. What happened? Who's looking better, bro? The fight is over. Jimi Manuwa looking much better than anyone else. Right now in the building, the reaction by Dan Hardy was spectacular, to say the least. The way he got up from his seat, it was a shocker, guys. We all thought Corey Anderson was strong and durable. Jimi Manuwa did not even put that punch in properly. It was a short hook. Man, the crowd was on their feet as we speak, guys. Whew, what a night of fights. Lina Landsberg getting lucky with that one. Second one. Yes, you got it right. Christoph Big, you got it perfect. First round KO. Bradley Scott versus Scott Askin was the next one. Bradley Scott were getting the unanimous decision victory due to the knockdown. 2 KO of the night contenders. First one, Mark Diakis versus Teemu Packalén. The way Mark Diakis dismantled Teemu Packalén with that right hand. Whoo, that step in right hand from the Bone Crusher got the night done early for Teemu Packalén. KO of the night, along with Manuwa's for sure. Then we have Leon Edwards grinding out a tough decision victory against Vicente Luque. Then in the heavyweight division, Daniel Omalanchuk got defeated by Timothy Johnson. The big old Texas guy, the big old American, getting the better of the ground game against Omi Lanchuk. Then we had Darren Stewart versus Francimar Barroso. Francimar getting the better in the ground game exchanges and lots of takedowns for that victory. Then we had the featured Fight Pass prelim, Joe Duffy against Reza Madadi. Joe Duffy getting the better of Madadi, mainly due to stand-up. Though Madadi got a couple of takedowns. And then we had the main card, the opener, Makwan Amirkhani versus Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen getting the close split decision victory against Makwan Amirkhani. Then we had 3 continuous finishes. The first one was surprising because it was by the underdog significantly, by Marlon Vera, who TKO'd Brad One Punch Pickett in his last fight before retiring forever from mixed martial arts. One Punch Pickett was doing reasonably well in the first 2 rounds before he got caught late in the third one by Marlon Vera. Then in the co-main event, we had Gunnar Nelson against Alan Jouban. Alan Jouban doing well in the first round, but then we had Gunnar Nelson getting a beautiful right hand and then getting a guillotine choke done beautifully in the second round. And the main event, boy oh boy, we had the poster boy Jimi Manuwa, one of the hardest punchers in the UFC's light heavyweight division, only behind Rumble, just behind Rumble. But I do feel that Jimi Manuwa is improving at a faster rate compared to Rumble Johnson, because he is punching so hard. The way he walked off after knocking out Corey Anderson was beautiful. Brad One Punch Pickett's career comes to an end. Gunnar Nelson moves up the rankings, and Manuwa demands a fight with David Haye, the boxer from England. That was a wrap for UFC Fight Night London. What a great main card. A disappointing prelim, but a beautiful main card. Thank you very much for all the listeners who joined in to the stream. Benjamin Pickett, yes, Gunnar Nelson won. 2 fights, bro. We could have made money. Yes, I make money every time. I'm the money guy. Christoph Big, cheers, bro. Catch your next fight. Thank you very much once again. I'm gonna peace out. It's 4:30 in the morning. I've been doing this for 2 hours, and it's time to go to sleep. Triple G also gonna be fighting today a little bit later on. Probably gonna catch that one a little late, but if I don't, then don't miss out. Okay, till next time, I'm gonna be catching you on UFC 210, which is gonna be between Rumble Johnson and Daniel Cormier, the rematch for the light heavyweight title. Chris Weidman and Gegard Mousasi will be the co-main event for that one. Till next time, this is Harry signing off from MMA Live. If this is your first time and you're wondering who the fuck is that guy, hit the subscribe button and get to know me, because we do this every fucking week. Thank you very much, and we're gonna be peacing out. Thank you.